charge y'all go in there?
Far enough to see what was in there and then turn around and come back.
So I've heard tale of a legend of treasure in this cave. This is the poop spot apparently. So if you're ever on Engineer Pass, just come in here and drop a deuce.
That's not zero camping.
What he really meant to say is Trent left that when he was here 2 weeks ago.
You're a true outdoorsman, you clean that up.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Snow up there. Crying kid over there. Okay, like I said, we're taking a break. We just made it down the main pass over Engineer, and we're on our way down to Animas Forks. Just got off the switchbacks, so the rest of it's pretty tame. So we thought we'd stretch our legs for a bit. We might change drivers, so I just drove that last section there. It's kind of a cool old shed here. Yet again, it's one of those that they kind of put some more modern supports in there. Put some tin on the outside, which even that needs some help. Look at that. Snow up there on that mountain. But we're getting ready to go down this way. Down to Animas Forks. It's not really a good way. That works. That's probably the best way.
That's what I've seen the best anyway.
hear the train a-coming. I don't know when. Usually whistles about a half mile outside of town. All right, everybody. Well, we made it out here to Silverton, and we made it just in time for the second train to come in. I mean, we got out of the side-by-side and put our stuff down, and then we could hear the first whistle, which it blows about a half mile outside of town. And this one I'm walking next to right now is the first train that came in, and it's actually not the steam train. It's a diesel train that I have never seen before, so I want to check it out. All right, so these are the tracks where the train rolls in, and this was the first train that came in today. Like I said, it's the diesel, and it was already here when we got here. But then, like I said, just a couple minutes after we pulled into town and got off the side-by-side, they blew the whistle on the steam train. And if you saw on the video, it actually had two engines this time. Well, I sent my dad a picture right after that, and he said that the first train, the train in the front, was recently converted to oil, to burn oil instead of burning coal. So the second one was still burning coal, and he said they're working on converting them because a couple years ago there was a wildfire that was started by coal cinders. So they're working on converting those, which it's crazy. You think about how long they've been coal, and then now they're having to convert them. I'm not sure the economical impact for them, whether it costs more to do the oil or what. But right now they have taken the second train down around this corner here, and I don't think I can walk all the way down there, but there's a place where they can turn it around, and what they'll do is they'll back it back in just like this one is here. They'll turn it around and back it in on these other set of tracks for the people to load back up. I like this car. There's no telling how old that one is. When I was a kid, we used to ride this train every couple of years from Durango to Silverton, but it's been a while. I think I might have been 14 or so the last time we rode this. But I've always liked how these are designed. They still look super old, and they've been really well maintained. So here you've got the concession car. You got some snacks and drinks. See some chips and Cheez-Its, M&M's, Skittles, all that good stuff. I think I heard that they're gonna load the train back up at 1:30, which is here in about 20 minutes or so. So I just texted my dad that photo of the diesel engine, and he he quickly replied back and told me that they have 3 of those now, and they came from Alaska, and they just kind of repainted them and made them for the Durango and Silverton. It's pretty cool. So in 2019, when Jason and I came here and his 4-wheeler broke down, blew the motor, he accidentally left his backpack here, and it had some stuff in it. I'm headed to this hotel where he was sitting out front to see if they still have it. So we're about to find out.
Hello.
Hi.
How can I help you?
I have a really weird question for you. So I was here with a friend two years ago. Well, it was October of 2019. He was sitting out in front of this bench waiting on me, and he left his backpack here. Well, we left. When we got back to Oklahoma, he called here and someone said they grabbed it and put it in lost and found, but we hadn't had a chance to come back, so I didn't know. I know it's a shot in the dark, but I wanted to see if...
I don't even know where the lost and found is.
Oh, okay.
Most of the time it's little stuff, and I have all this here lost
Yeah.
and found. The only place I would know to look is in our storage room.
Okay, and he had like his driver's license in it and like a valuable pocket knife, and or else he would have just said, you know, he didn't care about it, but
There's a lot of backpacking here.
okay. I
Here
knew
comes Wendy. Maybe she knows.
it was kind of a long shot.
You don't know who was working.
I really don't.
2 years ago in October.
What year was that?
2019, yeah, a friend of mine, he was waiting on me outside on this bench, and he left his backpack sitting there, and we went back to Creed, and then he didn't realize it till we got back to Oklahoma that he had left it, and so he called here, and he said, I think he spoke to a man that said they would save it in the lost and found or something, but it had like his driver's license and a valuable pocket knife. Black backpack.
I remember we saved it forever. Yeah, I remember that thing.
Yeah, and like we tried to get here last year and just couldn't get over here.
I don't think we have it anymore. Leave your number for me, and because when I move back in, or whoever, when we clean out, it could show up behind something.
We change out managers in an apartment, and sometimes when we...
You never know, because, yeah.
Well, no luck finding the backpack. She said she's gonna look for it in their long-term storage, but it's not in their like lost and found at this building. So she said when they do their clean out at the end of the tourist season, which should be end of September, they'll look at it and see if they can find it. She took my info and she's gonna give me a call if they find it. But right now we're getting ready to head to Animas Forks, and we'll probably mess around there for a little bit. We're gonna go over Cinnamon Pass and try to swing by American Basin. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, we decided to pull off and check out this crevice because you can see a waterfall as we were driving by. Crevasse! It's like crescent or croissant. So I'm gonna make my way over here. Okay, that's cool. I just made it across that while filming. Well, I know there's a bigger waterfall. Just gotta try and find our way back in there. That's awesome. Okay, we're about to get sketchy here. What?
We just thought it was bigger.
No, it's up there, up higher. Yeah. Man, that water looks awesome. pretty sweet. The logs are getting skinnier. Yeah, there's one up high somewhere that Nathan and I saw when we drove by.
And we have to get
Over there. Yeah, it's up higher. But there's just like no way to see it from down here. Check this out though. Okay, this is cool. Let's zoom out here. Whew.
Oh, okay.
I'm losing light now. Goes back in there and turns. So we randomly found this little cave tunnel back here. Went back in about 20-25 feet or so, but then I couldn't see anymore. Don't have my headlamp with me. But we tried to get to where you could see the biggest part of that waterfall, but can't really get to it very easily. So, but this was a cool little side trek. Okay, we found a super sketchy path, but we're finally able to make it up here. Whew. I can't believe I've never come up here. Whoa, you just about saw me bit it, but I saved it. Pretty awesome. All right, well, we made it about as far as we can climb in the gear that we have on us. Pretty cool waterfall. I can't believe I've never been up here before. Pretty awesome, but a little bit of a sketchy climb. I didn't bring my hiking boots, so probably gonna get wet on the way down. Yeah, these rocks are super slick.
Yeah, that's really, really slick.
We got them wet. I'm kind of glad I'm wearing basketball shoes. They're not hiking boots, but they're doing pretty good on this slick rock. All right, I'm gonna put the camera away for now because this next part is kind of sketch.